Ty, what have you been trying to prove this spring so far?
Just kind of working on the little things. I know I met with Coach Wheat at the end of last season, just to kind of go over a few things that we mutually felt that I needed to work on, and really trying to attack those and set some goals for myself for the off season in the spring.
What were some of those things you needed to attack?
Just being more intense, more focused. Paying attention to little details. Stuff that I knew I needed to work on, but we kind of went over it together just to be clear about everything that I needed to do for myself to get better.
Is it harder to keep that focus or intensity when you might not be getting the touches you'd want in the season?
No. I mean, if you have that type of mindset, it'd probably get worse just because then when you do get your shot, you won't do as well. So I think definitely when you aren't getting reps, you got to focus that much harder just so when you do get your chance, you can do something with it.
Is that something you battled through or had to learn last year at all? Or?
Yeah, I mean, anybody come in, you want to play, but it's one of those things you got to realize, all right, if I'm not playing, I better take advantage of what I do get when I get it. So.
What have you seen out of the two freshmen so far?
They look good. I know they've been a little banged up here and there, so hopefully we can get them healthy. But in the meeting rooms, they're definitely willing to learn. They pick stuff up pretty quick, and they both seem real athletic. So be excited to get them both back out there.
Have you dropped weight, Ty?
A little bit, yeah.
How much are you now?
Right now I'm about 230.
Is that the lightest you've been in a while, or?
Yeah.
What were you when you got here?
Like 239.
What? Just trying to get quicker, or?
I felt like I played better lighter. I had a hamstring last spring. I felt like it might have been because I was carrying too much weight. Spring ball goes by fast when you get hurt, so I definitely didn't want to be on the sideline. So I felt like it would, be best for me to get a little bit lighter.
Do you feel lighter, quicker on your feet, that type of thing?
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
Coach Wheatley said that Davion it's his job to lose. So what do you guys have to do to take it from him?
I think that all of us are different backs to a certain extent, so you just got to be good at your skill set and be consistent. I think that's the biggest thing. Anybody can be consistent and make plays. I think they're going to be able to take the spot. But Davion's been doing real well, so it'll be tough. But as long as you play within yourself and can do that on a consistent basis, I think you got a shot.
What skill set or niche are you trying to kind of carve for yourself or paint yourself as?
Just making plays and just being consistent with that. And even the little stuff. A lot of guys, you hit a home run here or there, but can you block every play? Can you get 2 yards when there's nothing to get? Stuff like that. So that's been part of my goals for the spring, to just work on the little parts of my game and improve on that.
You said be more intense. Is that were you being too passive, you think, last year, or is it just what does that mean? I guess in terms of what does that touch? Intensity in a meeting room or practice field or all of it?
I mean, just it could be on the back half of a play. If you're watching a ball in, you might drop it because it was, they say, oh, it hit him in the hands, it was too easy. Stuff like that. Like, be intense through a play. If we're going through a walkthrough and it's half speed, focus twice as hard. That type of stuff. So, not necessarily passive, or I wasn't taking things seriously, just taking them more seriously.
So just finish whatever you're doing. Is that?
Right.
Yeah.
Last summer, at the beginning of last season, you after sitting out for a year, you looked ready to take the load. Mm-hmm. What's different now, a few months later, going into the next season?
Obviously got humbled a little bit last season, but I don't know. I mean, still got to work the same, just as hard. Obviously, like you said, it's Davion's job to lose, which gives you a little bit of extra motivation. But my mindset hasn't changed. I'm still going out every day trying to compete to get that starting spot and be ready to carry the load when the season comes.